Yo, what's good, peoples? It's your boy P.A.T, the Meta Man, and we're getting ready to take off the pad for this quick video. I'm excited because this is my first video that I get to record in Texas since relocating here. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about something different. For those of you all that follow my P.A.T YouTube channel, today this is going on MetaMade YouTube channel, and today we're gonna talk about paradigm shifts. All right, now before we get started on this channel, I want to let you guys know that I will never reach out to you personally asking for donations. I will never reach out to you personally and contact you for a reading saying, hey, I felt your spirit, I want to do a reading on you. I will not be contacting you. Anybody that's contacting you saying that they're assigned to do a reading or taking donations using the name P.A.T, using the name MetaMade or Pat Metaphysics, that is not me. All right, so I want to put that disclaimer out there. I will not message you and ask you for money or donations, and I definitely would not do that without offering some type of exchange of services beforehand. All right, so let's talk about paradigm shifts for a quick moment. First of all, what is a paradigm shift? Paradigm shift is when you go through a transformation in your pattern of thinking and concepts. All right, we all grow up as human beings, and over time through our parents, teachers, and whatnot, we gain concepts, we develop patterns. All right, but what happens is when a paradigm shift happens, there is usually some information, some type of epiphany that you get mentally, or just some type of life experience in general that you may go through that may cause you to shift mentalities, may cause you to shift perspectives when looking at certain concepts and patterns dealing with human behavior and culture. All right, now for some of you, you may be experiencing a paradigm shift in your beliefs. You may have realized that you may have been a little bit rigid around the edges, or maybe even had a little bit tunnel vision concerning your spirituality and your beliefs. And now you may look to open things up a bit. All right, now you want to be careful in doing that, not trusting everybody, but trusting in your ability to gain information and insight that you need. And as your vibration raises, you will attract that same type of individual that's disciplined and assertive and resourceful. All right, now on the other end, some of you may be a little bit, you may need to, close it in a little bit. You maybe have been too broad-minded in your outlook on beliefs and spirituality, and you may look to kind of hone that in and develop, a real strategic and a more effective spiritual practice. All right. Now, for others, that could be, you could be going through a paradigm shift concerning family and loved ones. All right. You may be realizing that certain people are in your corner. You may be realizing that family members may not be in your corner. Family members may not be supportive of your success like you thought they would. You may even be at the point now where you may realize even parents or elders may be jealous of you at this time and may be jealous of your strive to succeed. All right. And if that's the case, you may very well have to distance yourself from these type of individuals, because see, you cannot grow in that type of suffocating environment. All right, weeds, when you pull up weeds out of garden so that they help the garden grow more efficiently, you can't continue to hang around these people who have you in an emotional and psychological and even spiritual stronghold. And I know I'm talking to some of y'all, mama, grandma, things of that nature. Some of you all have really gonna have to take a couple steps back and stand on your own 2 feet and say, hey, look, grandma, this is who I am. All right, I understand what you are about. I've lived most of my life being what you are about, but this is what I'm about now. All right, you are experiencing paradigm shift. Now, for some of you all, it may be sexual. All right, you may not be looking at sex the same way. All right, for some of you, you may be looking at sex on a more deeper and emotional level. All right, for some of you all, you may be looking at it, on a totally different basis. You may be looking to participate with different genders. You may be looking to participate with even, different settings. With the whole rise of, polygamous, polyamorous community and culture, you may be looking to explore more flexible options. Or you may be the type of person to say, hey, look, I'm not looking for that. And you may actually go on a fasting, or you may actually go and practice abstinence at this time in order to raise your vibration to attract the partner that you need. Some of you all are going through that paradigm shift. You may be realizing that sex isn't all about control and dominance. I know we see a lot of that on social media about controlling each other through sex, snatching each other's souls, all of that. But listen, that is not what sex is all. Sex is not about power, control, and domination. We have made sex about that. Sex was never about that. We have made sex about that. But sex at its authentic level, detached from the human psyche and drive to manipulate, has not been about that. All right. And some of you all may be looking at sex on a more psychological standpoint now. All right. Now, for some of you all, you may be looking at, you may be having a paradigm shift. You may be having a paradigm shift about your surroundings, your environment. All right. Some of you all may actually be looking to relocate. All right, just as I did. All right, I was in Detroit, Michigan. All right, and I lived there for 35 years. All right, now I'm in Texas. All right, and things are looking up. For some of you all, you may have to do that same thing. All right, you may be around family members. You may be around a local community that does not support you, that does not support your gifts, that does not support your craft, and you may have to pick it up, and you may have to, pack it up and head on down the road in order to seek success, especially for you guys that follow astrology. And if you have strong 12th house placements and 9th house placements, you most definitely may have to reconsider relocating if you are still in your birth town, or if you are within, I want to say 20 to 30 miles within your hometown. You may have to even extend out a little bit further, or maybe even next state over possibly, or maybe even a few hundred miles away. All right, looking for opportunity. These are some of the things that we are going through. Welcome to Cancer season, all right? We got Neptune retrograde that's going on right now. And for those of you all that don't know what Neptune is about, Neptune is also about the mind. It's about illusions. It's about epiphanies. It's about secrets, all right? So during this time with this paradigm shift and Neptune going retrograde, Jupiter's coming up too, going retrograde at the end of the month, you will most definitely be having a paradigm shift in some type of way of area of your life. For some of you, it may be career. You may have realized that you've been down the wrong career path during this time, and you may be going through some issues with the career. You may not be getting promotions. You may have run into a dead end for some of you all right? Maybe time to go back to the table, all right? You may have even went to schooling and got in college on some of these career aspects, and they may not be working out for you. You may be forced at this time to dig deep and see what's inside of you and see what type of self-cultivating gifts may be present at this time, and not rely so much on society to produce for you, all right? These are some of the things that people are going through with this paradigm shift, all right? Cancer season, all right, is about emotionalism, emotional maturity, all right? Some of you are actually growing up during this season. I know I'm doing some growing up during this season, all right? And if you aren't, all right, you may actually be in a position to possibly nurture others during this time as well, all right? So for those of you all that are, you're like, what the hell is going on with me? Why am I? You are going through a paradigm shift, all right? This thing will, it won't be as intense forever, but it will have a lasting effect on you, and it will ultimately cause you to grow and expand as a person. So keep your head up, keep the faith, all right? Don't give in to the temptation to quit, all right? This is just a shift, and the best is yet to come. Stay tuned for upcoming notifications on astrology and metaphysics. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Until then, peace and light to you all. Namaste.